Hi there, my name is Matan and I am a webflow premium partner. I'm recording this as a little consultation. I like to go over different websites, check out what's good, what's bad, and yeah, why should you watch this? You might learn a thing or two and maybe apply it to your website if you have one or if you're starting to build one. So we're gonna assess what is working and what I really like about this website, because I think this is a really good website. This is a very high growth company and their website is pretty much they're defining, it really defines their business if they make a sale or not. They have this really awesome platform. People really actually interact with it on the app, but to actually get users, to sign up, people first go on their website to learn what they're all about. So this is Hims and Hers. You may have seen them. They've just run a Super Bowl ad. They've been pretty trending recently. Their stock price is going up a lot. And they actually have two websites, Hims and Hers. They look identical, just, a little bit of a different branding for females versus males. The only thing I would say that is bad about the Hers website is their domain name. They got forhers.com, whereas Hims is hims.com. In fact, Hers, unfortunately, it looks like they didn't get that. Hers.com is some random crappy old website. So that really sucks for them, because in their marketing, they really talk about a lot. Hims.com and then forhers.com, but that's it's much easier to remember hers.com. So that really sucks they didn't get that. But aside from that little branding miss, their hero, when you first land on, absolutely beautiful. I love it. You have very clearly laid out the services, what they're offering, what the value is also in them, in very short, beautiful copy. You hover, they have the images are changing, the colors are changing. There's a brand for each product, and it tells you exactly what you're getting. Lose weight, regrow hair, have longer sex, better sex, tackle anxiety, and get smooth skin. These are great, all super short one-liners that explain exactly what you have, with no subtext for them. There's very little text in all of this, which I like. The text is changing to show all of these are, personalized to you, which is really cool actually. I think this simple one-liner here is really hits the nail, because this is something people really want. Customized care starts here. Very short and to the point. I love it. This image here shows that there's more to scroll, obviously. And before we get to that, I also really like this top bar right here. Instead of a top bar that usually just says one thing, or advertising one CTA, maybe a little promotion or something, this is just about why use Hims, what are their kind of bullet points, if you will, but set in a nice way here, right? US source ingredients, messaging, whatever, trusted by 2 million, whatever. All these little things, honestly, they're not that important, each one in itself, but that's why it takes up very little space. It's done very elegantly. And if you notice, their menu, instead of having a menu bar here, which would take up also a lot of text and would look really clustered with this bar up here that kind of would almost look like a menu in itself if it wasn't moving, Their menu is a hamburger closed, just like on mobile. So that's very unique. You don't see that often on desktop. So that's cool. And also small things like the menu, you click it and it opens from there. Whereas, some menus I've seen you click it and it opens from the left side or something, which, it's little things like that that are important to make sure you're staying with the UI, right? So the menus is actually very nice as well. You have in the menu all sorts of different, sections. Are these drop downs? These are, not drop downs, but these are subcategories. I love how you have pictures in them. This is draggable. Wow, that's awesome. Whoops, accidentally clicked that. Wow, that's quite a unique and beautiful menu. Okay, when you scroll down, the banner goes away. You have the clear menu up top with just the logo and the login to the platform. Very nice. look how it changes with the color of where you are, from that to the blue. And you know, each color obviously represents something. So this gold represents their GLP-1 products, the blue represents their sex products, and then they use this beautiful, almost bento grid like Apple-esque vibe for the remainder of the site to really keep you engaged. And just like the entire site is different throughout, which is really nice. There's no clear repeating patterns, but it's still all elegant, right? And this is a simple kind of FAQ like thing. What is this actually? Is this draggable? Oh, okay, that's a little bit of a weird UI. I wouldn't expect. I don't know why they would make this draggable rather than scroll on its own, or even put this elsewhere. Well, this is a little bit of a weird one, I'll say. I mean, yes, I have been saying everything is good. This is a multi-billion-dollar company now, so they know what they're doing, whatever team is behind this. But wow, and this is I love footers that have the logo, the name just written in big like this. It's also subtle, right? It's not in white like right here. It's very subtle, light gray. And and then their other website for hers, right? Which also I noticed all the way down here in the nav bar. So when we go there, oh, why is this a cart automatically? That's a little bit weird. Is there no menu for this one? For this one. Okay, so if you notice, the site here is the same. The other one is more of a dark mode, whereas this is more of the light mode. And this is also pretty cool, very much highlighting in the footer their app. Total care, totally different. I love that. Their SEO is, I mean, their copy is really spot on as well. Very short, very nice, simple liners. Unlock your free balancing your hormones guide. Okay, that's a weird mouth load. Look, this one doesn't have a scroll, yet it has this like weird dot. So if you were not on Hims, I would be like, what's going on here? But now that I know what this was for, it makes sense, but it's still weird what this UI here is all about. So, you know, there's definitely little things, room for improvement. Also, maybe some of this here is moving, which is nice. Are these buttons? Yes, they are. Oh, cool. They take you to individual pages to learn about these things. Nice. But here, let's say this is pretty static, this whole page. Maybe these pictures, something with this maybe can definitely be a little bit moving. You know, here you see like this pill is moving. That's really cool. So there is some things I would say that are a little bit, here look, they put a lot of effort obviously in the first thing you see. And then here when you scroll, there's clearly a lot of moving parts. You have this section here, you have this GLP-1 drug spinning around. This is a slider. Oh, boom, this is spinning. Wow, they have an animation for each of these. And then, okay, oh, and you can drag this. And, well, that doesn't change much. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool animation. I've never seen that. I haven't seen that pop up. And that was a consultation offer. Okay, now this is animate. Keys are animating. And now it's like they put less effort here. They have, okay, they have these animating. This is like less effort. Nothing's animating here. It's all static. All static. Very subtle, very simple movement. I mean, takes a second to do, right? It's like they got lazy, you know? So as beautiful of a website, and I'm assuming it's all here too, as beautiful of a website as this is, they got a little lazy, and I would say they should definitely focus on enhancing the rest of the site to feel and, you know, look, or just be as cohesive with this first initial aspect, if that makes sense. This whole aspect here is really awesome. I actually never got in their app. I don't know what it looks like. Let's just, okay, very simple login. Okay, I would also like to see what the app looks like. They don't really go over much of that. And is there a page for that? If there is, it's not very it's not very clear. So there is a few things they could definitely improve upon. However, overall, I would give this like a 8.5 out of 10 rating. They did a good job. At the end of the day, most people don't scroll throughout the whole website. They only look at the first part here, and then whatever they're actually interested in, they'll click on. So let's say regrow hair. Oh, okay. Very, very simple. I would maybe want to learn a little more about how they do it, but okay, this is a custom process, so it starts by asking you, no, I haven't lost hair yet, but I want to get ahead of it, in my case. Where are you noticing changes to your hair? I'm not, but I'll go with all over. Okay, so this is cool. I'm just going to quickly just run through this. You just answer some questions, and what are the results supposed to be? Let's see. Next, let's talk about your life factors, uncovering which root causes you may have. Okay, should have let me click next there, but I didn't read that all. Does your hair loss run in your family? No, not really, but okay, there is a next button. Now let's get to know. Okay, so this is very cool. This is almost story like very custom experience website. I wonder if there's like there's probably a lot of logic behind these, to where it's like, you click these, it gives you this answer versus this answer. Although this is quite long, I will say something that is quite annoying that I would like. It should maybe emphasize custom care starts here, can be done in 5 minutes, or as little as 5 minutes, or I don't know, let me know that it takes 5 minutes. I would like to know that, but I guess it's not a big deal. This is, if you care about your health, you're gonna spend more than 5 minutes filling out the right answer. So anyways, that's enough about this. Very nice website, very nice branding, and yeah, I love looking at big companies. And if you have multiple products or services like this, like 4 to 5 to 6, but not too many, this kind of layout is very, very cool. And you can just honestly copy and steal this exact sort of design, and just put it in your, within your own branding and your own services. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, if you like this, if you learned anything. And yeah, thanks. Stay tuned. Bye.